Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher. Welcome to the Sweetwater Minute. Today I want to talk to you about a brand new product that's really near and dear to my heart. And it's actually my new book. This is a book called Guitar Tone, Pursuing the Ultimate Guitar Sound. And it's a book I've written over the last 2 years about guitar tone. I actually started as a guitar player 30-some years ago and got into all different aspects of electric guitar, but over the last few years I've really become interested in what really makes a great guitar tone. And as I started exploring that, I realized that there was an opportunity for a book to come out to help other people who are making the same kind of journey, who are seeking their own distinct guitar tone as well. So the book really goes into all the different aspects. It talks about woods, it talks about pickups, it talks about tubes, it talks about effects, amplifiers, speakers, speaker cabinets. Every aspect of creating an electric guitar sound is covered in this book. And then the second half of the book actually go into the different signature sounds of some of the well-known artists that are out there. People like Jeff Beck, Jimmy Page, Eric Clapton, Brian May, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eddie Van Halen. With each of those guitarists, what I've talked about is their entire signal path that they use to create some of the sounds that you recognize from their records. So I go into the different guitars, the different effects boxes that they used, the different amplifiers, different speakers, and there's also tips on how you can recreate those sounds. Now the point isn't really to make you sound like Eddie Van Halen. The point is to tell you how they achieve their tones so you can take that same approach and create your own sound. So the point of the whole book is really to find your own distinct guitar sound. A couple of weeks ago, we had a fun event where we launched the book. It was a guitar tone workshop. So what we did is we put together 5 different amplifiers covering the basic food groups, I like to call them, the Fender sound, the Vox sound, the Marshall sound, the Mesa Boogie sound. Then we had 5 different pedal boards, and those pedal boards were loaded up with fuzz boxes, overdrives, delays, choruses, univibe type effects. So all the different, again, the different types of food groups of effects. And we had 17 different guitars: Les Pauls, Strats, Telecasters, 335s, PRS, Gretches. There were all the different, again, food groups of different guitar types. For each song, we put together different combinations of guitars, effects, and amplifiers. There were 2 guitar players in the band, so we had 2 different sounds at each one. We talked about the sounds, we talked about the gear creating those sounds, then we demonstrated those sounds. But the cool thing was then we actually used those sounds in the context of a song with the overall band playing. So you really got a feel for how the sound works when the band's in operation, when it's blasting through a PA, what it really sounds like on a stage. I mean, it's great to talk about a sound in isolation, it's great to talk about all the minutia that goes into a guitar tone, but until you really hear it in a mix, whether it's in the studio or whether it's on stage, you don't really get a sense of how it works in a true context. So it was a pretty unique opportunity to hear that for the people who were able to attend, and it was a really fun way to launch the book. We've got a little footage here for you to check out. I hope you enjoyed that brief look at the guitar tone workshop we put together to launch my new book. The book is Guitar Tone, Pursuing the Ultimate Guitar Sound, and it covers everything that has to do with creating electric guitar tone, from guitars to amplifiers to effects to all the components that make up the signal chain. It's available right here at Sweetwater. Give your sales engineer a call or visit sweetwater.com. I'm Mitch Gallagher. Thanks for joining me for the Sweetwater Minute.
Thank you very much.